Well, welcome on today's episode of your favorite program, Young Heart. And then we're going to be special because today I have a special guest, a special personality with me. And for me, it's been something I've been desiring. I've been like, for those who've been heard before, like, I would love to have someone to present. And finally, today, that prayer has been answered. Please welcome my wonderful guest and co-host, Aya. You're welcome on the show.
Thank you. Okay, my name is Rukaya Abbas Hassan, and you are welcome to Young Hearts on the NTA. So, thank you for having me,
Oh
Joseph.
my goodness, it's a pleasure to have you. In fact, you're doing you and this whole program is super. So it's a pleasure to have you, and I'm sure we're going to have a lovely time on today's episode. As young people,
There is only one station that orders to react. A station where professionalism and class come to play. So in whatever we do, be it news, sports, politics, information and culture, even in entertainment, tourism, education, documentaries and kids programming, we set the standard others want to beat. MTA 10. No one does it better. MTA 10 Station for excellence.
My name is Nkem Okibi, and you're welcome to this week's edition of Health Watch.
Those drugs are prescription only, and they are only to be dispensed by a pharmacist because we know how they work and we can save you from using it inappropriately.
But at least, if you have a cervix, you have a huge.
Good evening and welcome to Saturday Review on NTA Lagos Channel 10. I am S.A. Owamaka. Eid Mubarak to all our Muslim faithful. Before we begin with Saturday Review proper, let's take a look at the news of the day. And we have that the African region to be more committed to actions that will reduce hunger and malnutrition on the continent has been stressed. Basi Ita, President Yemi Osinbajo, echoed this at the 17th ECOWAS Nutrition Forum in Abuja.
Music things in Nicoda.
President says there is a need for more public awareness on strategic nutrition education to achieve food security and promote sustainable agriculture in line with SDG 2.
Inadequate nutrition of this population will translate to suboptimal learning outcomes and disadvantaged livelihoods, especially in the fiercely competitive global knowledge economy of nowadays.
This is why in Pillar 4 of our vision, the promotion of food security and nutrition remains a priority in Africa.
Speakers call for clearly defined political will and sustained commitments to drive nutrition issues for development in the region. Nigeria was commended for its high commitments to nutrition issues.
Addressing food security and nutrition requires a multispectral approach. Working in silos will not yield tangible result of delivering nutrition services to our good people of the region.
There were some skeptics along the way, questioning if Anglophones, Francophones, and Lusophones could come together. But it became very clear that no matter what language we speak, we all speak the language of nutrition.
Sustainable financing is essential in this particular era in the world where everything is almost unpredictable. And now is a time not only for us as a country to look at our food security, but to look at food security within the context of nutrition.
It is the hope of participants that the 17th ECOWAS Nutrition Forum would leverage on sustainable financing for multi-sectoral approaches that could break silos to accelerate universal access to nutritious, safe, and affordable sustainable diets. Bas Taima, NTA News.
On International Mother Earth Day 2023, the attention of the world is drawn to the United Nations call to action to protect nature from the triple planetary crisis of climate change, loss of biological diversity, and pollution. On the EFI Faith reports.
Clearly urging a call to action. Nature is suffering. Oceans filling with plastic and turning more acidic. Extreme heat, wildfires, and floods have affected millions of people. International Mother Earth Day 2023 draws attention to the fact that man-made changes to nature, as well as crimes that disrupt biodiversity, such as deforestation, land use change, intensified agriculture and livestock production, all the growing illegal wildlife trade can accelerate the speed of destruction of the planet.
We have the plan, but now we must move from agreement to action. If we act with urgency and implement the Kunming-Montreal Global Biodiversity Framework at national and subnational levels, we will start to build back biodiversity and create a sustainable future for humankind. This day and every day, I urge you to reflect on your relationship with Mother Earth.
In his message on Earth Day, UN Chief Antonio Guterres warns that biodiversity is collapsing as 1 million species teeter on the brink of extinction and called on the world to end its relentless and senseless wars on nature, insisting that humanity has the tools, the knowledge, and the solutions.
Healthy ecosystems, from oceans and rivers to forests and prairies, are also critical in our fight against climate change. Let's get to work to implement the historic UN Biodiversity Agreement to ensure that 30% of Earth's land and water is protected by 2030. At every step, governments must lead the way, but corporations, institutions, and civil society also have a vital role.
This is the second Mother Earth Day celebrated within the UN Decade on Ecosystem Restoration. Ecosystems support all life on Earth. The healthier the ecosystems are, the healthier the planet and its people. Restoring damaged ecosystems will therefore help to end poverty, combat climate change, and prevent mass extinction, Guterres says. Olmendiye Fineface, NT News.
And still on news of the day, the SEMEC Command of the Nigerian Customs Service, NCS, has intercepted about 553 parcels of cannabis sativa concealed in 7 large sacks worth 10 million naira and arrested 4 suspects alongside with the contraband. In a statement issued by the command's public relations officer, Abdullahi Hussein, area controller of the command, Controller Dera Nadi, disclosed that on April 21st at about 4:03 p.m., officers of SEMEC Command, while on routine patrol along the Abidjan-Lagos corridor, intercepted a Ford bus with registration number Ekpe 622YC at Batrame, Badagry. Also, upon search of the bus, 7 large sacks containing 553 parcels of cannabis sativa, also known as India hemp, were disclosed. The statement further stated that 4 male occupants of the vehicle, comprising of 2 civilians and 2 members of one of the sister security agencies conveying the contraband items, were arrested and detained pending further investigations. Meanwhile, the area controller of SEMEC Command condemned the nefarious means of earning a living by some members of the society who have no consideration for the damaging effects of hard drugs which contribute to crime in the country. He enjoined members of the society who traversed the semi-corridor to take advantage of the trade facilitation effort of the Nigeria Customs Service and engage in legitimate business. However, the area controller advised all stakeholders and officers and men of Nigeria Customs Service and sister border agencies along the corridor to remain vigilant and alert during the Salah celebration, as smugglers may wish to take advantage of the public holidays to engage in their reprehensible acts. And now to the story that made round during the week. In religion, we have that many Muslims across the world mark the end of Ramadan, a month of fasting and spiritual reflection to celebrate the joyous festival, Eid al-Fitr. Omolola Ebenezer in this report examines the significance of the celebration.
Fitr is one of the most widely celebrated Islamic festivals, which marks the end of the holy month of Ramadan. On this day, Muslims show their gratitude towards Allah for offering them health and endurance to get through the long fasting period of Ramadan. When people get together, break their fast and feast together. However, some residents of Lagos say Eid al-Fitr holds some significant historical and cultural importance for Muslims. Let's hear what they have to say.
Allah has ordained all Muslims. The gracious days of Ramadan would not be complete without it.
All of us, we've learned different lessons during the month of Ramadan. I advise us to use it, to put it into practical, so we remain pious.
With emphasis laid on Eid al-Fitr celebration, it's also a reminder to be kind to those who are less fortunate. The day reminds Muslims to embrace people from social and economic circles and share the joy of festivities with the underprivileged.
The issue of Ramadan, its significance is well known to everybody. That is why you can see the people that participated in it.
I want to greet every Nigerian and I wish everyone Eid Mubarak. I pray that God will let us see many more years together.
It's my prayer, it's our prayer. And I know the only thing that can survive this country, apart from agriculture, is industrial base.
We all agree that Ramadan has come and gone, but the only teaching in the month of Ramadan should be strictly adhered to. In Lagos, Omola Ebenezer, NTA News.
And Saturday Review continues after this timeout. To join us again.
Spring from 1xBet. Take part in promotion with cool prizes. Bet on the any sports events. Get tickets. Have a chance to win cool prizes. The more you bet, the greater your chances. Use promo code to get a welcome bonus right now.
Welcome back. And in the spirit of the season, joining us to shed more light on the Eid al-Fitr celebration are Alhaji Semiu Yusuf. He is Baba Adini of Olusosun Central Mosque, Ikeja. You're welcome, Alhaji.
Thank you.
And happy Eid al-Fitr celebration.
Thank you.
We also have Alhaji Sufyan Adam. He is a chief imam and an Islamic cleric. You're welcome, Alhaji, and happy Eid al-Fitr celebration.
Welcome.
All right, let's start. Alhaji Semiu Yusuf, what is Eid al-Fitr celebration?
Thank God for Eid al-Fitr celebration is coming together to celebrate the breaking of fast 30 days fast.
Okay. All right. Alhaji Sufyan, why do people celebrate Eid al-Fitr celebration?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. In a nutshell, Eid al-Fitr is one of the mandatory obligation in Islam that Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has ordained on we believers, the Muslim believers, because it's a mandatory obligation, and it's always after we have two Eid. We have Eid al-Kabir and Eid al-Fitr. The other one will be the Eid of slaughtering, rams,
Okay.
But that one is going to probably in some few months, probably 2 months time. But this Eid al-Fitr is the completion of Ramadan. It's always come after 30th days, of fasting, or 29 days of fasting. So this Eid is a festive period for Muslims all over the world, worldwide. It is a must. That is, immediately there's a completion of the holy month of Ramadan, the Eid is the next festive period too.
All right. Alhaji Yusuf, what is the significance of this celebration? Why is it so important to
It's very, very important. Thanking Allah for completing the 30 days of fasting, and for your iman to be at least boosted within the period, because there are a lot of lessons to learn during the fasting. So the very important significance of it is that there's no rich man or poor man during that time. Everybody must be happy, because why? Even before the Salat, people start distributing money, food items for those who are less privileged. So equality before God, that's the first significant aspect of the celebration.
All right, Elijah Sufyan, what are some of the lessons learned, like Elijah said? What are some of the lessons that can impact on the society?
You mean the period of Ramadan?
Yes, what's the
Fine.
lesson learned?
Alhamdulillah, like I said the other time, the very first time, I said the holy month of Ramadan is one of the sacred months. It's a month of righteousness. It's a month of spiritual. If you want to elevate your spiritual, aspects towards your Almighty Allah, this holy month of Ramadan has brought us all good deeds in all ramifications. It has taught us so many ways in terms of interpersonal disposition within you and a fellow Muslim like you, within you and other. Once you're a mankind, once you're your fellow human being like you, the holy month of Ramadan has taught us a big lesson that, you should try to accommodate, to tolerate, regardless of the religion, the races the person might be. It's a month of piousness, month of generosity, and despite the fact that the month is gone, all the good deeds that this holy month have taught us, we should not deviate from it.
All right.
We should continue. It's a decree from Almighty Allah that after this holy month of Ramadan, everybody has been so pious. Fine. After the completion of the month is gone, but the piousness still must be there.
Okay.
So we must continue.
So, Haji Babadi, so what should we expect from Muslims going forward?
Going forward, the lesson learned during the Ramadan should continue, as the Imam has said, like the vices, bad vices in between, within the society. At least during these 30 days, all these vices are curbed, not excessive drinking. In fact, not drinking at all, alcoholic something. Then other vices that is ascribed to men and women. So it teaches us to be near to the God, because during that time, you find out that so many people who ordinarily will not go to mosque or do all those things will want to strive to, because it's one of the pillars of Islam. So it is very important that if you are a Muslim, you want to observe all the 5 pillars of Islam, then definitely Ramadan period is a period for you to at least get very nearer to your God. Supplicate and answer prayers within that period. So people are so much interested in that. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Alhaji, for coming on Saturday Review. All right. We have a speaker with Alhaji Semir Yusuf. He is Baba Dini of Ushosun Central Mosque Keja, and also Alhaji Sufyan Adam. He's a chief imam and an Islamic cleric. Thank you once again for coming on Saturday Review.
Thank you.
Okay, let's now have entertainment news with Tulilokme Shomi.
Kemi Adetiba has paid a warming tribute to her husband, Oscar Iman Aka, on the occasion of their first wedding anniversary. Kemi Adetiba appreciated her husband for his patience, kindness, consistency, and love that he has been showing to her since their union. The filmmaker further declared her forever love for her husband, stating there is no other person she wants to spend her life with. Moving on, Big Brother Naija Season 5 lockdown winner, Olamilekan Agbeleche, popularly known as Laycon, has bagged a new degree in London. Laycon revealed that he pursued a master's degree in international relations at the University of Portsmouth, United Kingdom, for the past 18 months, and he is grateful to those who supported him through the journey. Laycon also urges followers to pursue their goals and don't let situations and circumstances discourage them from doing so. Award-winning music star David Adeleke, better known as Davido, is on the cover of the prestigious magazine Forbes, and he can't keep calm. The stand-strong singer has declared himself a godfather. Taking to his Instagram page, Davido shared a cover photo of him in the magazine as he expressed gratitude to the Forbes team. He said that he had fun doing the shoot with them. Amy Nikon Abi Godfather, oh, thank you to the amazing at Forbes. Had fun doing this. Feature out now. I am Tolu Lokwe. That will be all.
Look, let's not check our weather forecast for tomorrow across Lagos Metropolis. And that concludes Saturday Review on NTA Lagos Channel 10. I am S.C. Omaka. Many thanks for watching. Good evening.
NTA10 Station for Excellence.
I'm the highway. Should be on a highway. Man, the trouble, whatever. The band, why me? Say, Adia,
We are the right mix of soft skills and hard skills. Hard abilities and expertise required to conduct a particular hand are interpersonal and behavioral skills that will help you work well with other people and also develop your career. Here are some of the soft skills that employers look out for as they consider who to employ. Communication skills. Good communication skills involves active listening, verbal and non-verbal communication skills, written communication skills, visual communication skills, negotiation skills, and empathy. Leadership skills. Employers are now more concerned with hiring someone who can supervise and direct other workers. They now look out for employees who have the ability to influence, encourage, motivate, and organize other workers to actualize the company's goal and objective. Teamwork. In many jobs, organization or industry, you will be required to work in a team. Therefore, your ability to join forces and partner with others in the team to achieve a specific task or goal is key. It involves your ability to connect well with members on the team and others in other departments in joint projects. Problem solving. This involves one's ability to find a way to solve problems and move forward. The ability to think through an issue and research, analysis, troubleshooting, resourcefulness, and critical thinking. How do you improve your soft skills? Firstly, identify what skills you want to improve on and practice it consistently. Secondly, observe other people within your organization who can excel and discover how to develop yours. Thirdly, set goals and prioritize which soft skills to improve on based on the requirements for a job or advancement in your career. Lastly, seek out resources that can enable you to get better. For example, books, blog posts, online classes, and podcasts. A popular quote says, hard skills can get you into the room, but you need soft skills to get and keep you on the job.
24 hours a day, 7 days live on your TV, computer, iPad, tablet, and phone. Log on to visiontv.co.uk and click on Entertainment. Then NTA Android app on your mobile devices to watch NTA International on the go, anywhere in the world. NTA International, your window to the world.
What's a cake without the icing? Unfinished. And the same can be said for a look that neglects the nails. Easily the most overlooked aspect of self-care, unkept nails undermine all the effort you put into the rest of your appearance. For this reason, Self-Care's weekly survey of style and culture across the globe. I am Onyeka is today's style.
My name is Amir Abraham, and I'm the spa director of the Nail Bar. Our sole focus here is on the health and well-being of the nails, hands and feet, and your body in general.
On the show today, who knew taking care of your nails could be so luxurious? The spa director of the Nail Bar balances her passion for nail care and education. She also shares some exclusive tips. Meet the man behind Wale Beauty Palace, the top nail artist beautifying women across the capital. We chat with the CEO as he shares his passions, motivation, and the journey so far in the beauty business. The top 20 nail trends of 2020. Which look will you make your summer go-to? For close to a decade, the Nail Bar has been setting a luxurious precedent for beauty services. For close to a decade, the Nail Bar has been setting a luxurious precedent for beauty services, with a focus on the health and care of nails. The spa director spoke to us about her brand's unique approach and gave us the landscape of beauty services in Abuja left a unique and upscale destination.
And hits the jackpot. Click on the take part button. 1xBet deposit. You want NT10 Station for Excellence. Rocket Spring from 1xBet. Take part in promotion with cool prizes. Bet on any sports events. Get tickets. Have a chance to win cool prizes. The more you bet, the greater your chances. Use promo code to get a welcome bonus right now. Jackpot of the week. Place bets and hit the jackpot. Log into the 1xBet account. Click on the take part button. Place bets and take part in the jackpot draw. Feel like a winner with 1xBet. Use promo code to get a bonus on your first deposit.
You want the best in news, info, and entertainment. NCA 10. NCA 10. Channel important.
Take part in promotion with cool prizes. Bet on any sports events. Get tickets. Have a chance to win cool prizes. The more you bet, the greater your chances. Use promo code to get a welcome bonus right now. Jackpot of the week. Place bets and hit the jackpot. Log into the OneXBet account. Click on the Take Part button. Place bets and take part in the jackpot draw. Feel like a winner with OneXBet. Use promo code to get a bonus on your first deposit.
You want the best in news, info, and entertainment. You want the best in news, info, and entertainment. NBA 10. China, important documentary. NBA 10. NBA 10. Our movies, cartoon, and live talk show. Sensation for excellence.
NT10, station for excellence. Bet on any sports events. Get tickets. Have a chance to win cool prizes. The more you bet, the greater your chances. Use Pro Code to get a welcome bonus right now.
important message, from the minimal setup to a generous feature of the color purple.
It's my favorite color. Represents tranquility and peace of mind, particularly the color lavender. And again, it's a personal favorite of mine. It's also a color that's associated with royalty, and we feel like everybody who's a part of our family is
The sentiment was the CEO is making quite a name for himself through the precision and artistry that dominate his craft. For the next few minutes, let's get lost in the glossy, polished, and always colorful world of Wale's nails. Several years before he would realize his artistic calling, the now CEO of Wale Beauty Palace was making plans to become a lawyer. In the Lagos suburb of Amuro, he grew up in a large family, and with the expectations and responsibilities leveled on him, it wasn't an easy decision to make such a dramatic career switch. But after his O-levels, he took the plunge and decided to fully embrace his creative pursuits.
Growing up, I found myself drawing and painting and all sorts, even dancing, writing music. So everything that has been around my life is about art. I was doing artwork, like I used to carve, draw, and paint for people. I used to create these handmade greeting cards, print banners, design mirrors, and all that. My other brother was already making hair, and then he advised me to go into nail making. I bought the idea and I went for training. The kind of society we found ourselves in, people will not actually accept that initially. But then you have a goal you're pursuing. You should have an innermost stuff that drives you to achieving your goal. Starting was not actually easy. Like I would talk to babes on the street and they would be like, is that what you do? That job that they pay 30 naira to polish nails and all that, and I would be so embarrassed. But then I knew where I was driving at. Like starting was very rough. I would convince babes to like do their nails. Like I literally used to beg them to do their nails for free, just to perfect what I had in. It was discouraging. But like I said, if you have something you want to achieve, you just go for it. After like 3 months like that, I started designing for customers, and when they come, they'll tell my boss to just chill. When my boss finished the work, I'll have to be the one to do the design. And from there, from Church Bus Stop area, I started working in Festac. Then from Festac, I came down to Abuja in 2007.
Rufai hired his first employee in 2009, and from there, the success story continued. The CEO of Wale Beauty Palace has come a long way from hustling for clients at the Church Bus Stop area. Fully staffed locations in Abuja, Wale made a household name in prestigious circles of the capital city. His standout designs are highly sought after by exclusive clientele, sometimes several weeks in advance.
Having our own customized nails, like very well designed, and you can actually, as a client, tell us how you want your own nail to be like, and we get those designs as well. It doesn't have to be our own work. You can